Welcome back to the channel. We have a very interesting question for you today. Who is the funniest king of comedy? In the early 2000s, the original kings of comedy were Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac. The actual term Kings of Comedy refers to a groundbreaking stand-up comedy tour and film that showcased the four of the most influential African-American comedians of the late 20th century. The original Kings of Comedy tour, produced by Walter Latham, featured Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac, performing in arenas across the United States and selling out shows due to their immense popularity and unique comedic styles. But just who is the funniest of the four? That question has long been asked, ever since the 2000 Spike Lee directed film, The Original Kings of Comedy, which captured live performances at the Charlotte Coliseum. The film highlighted the comedians' takes on African American culture, race relations, religion, family, and everyday life, blending on-stage routines with backstage footage. Steve Harvey served as the master of ceremonies, delivering multiple sets and engaging the audience with his signature humor, while Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, and D.L. Hughley each brought their distinctive comedic voices to the stage. The film redefined the landscape of stand-up comedy and grossed $38 million at the box office, but the question still remains 26 years later. Just who is the funniest king of comedy? I thought one way to find out would be to go to YouTube, search each artist by name, and see what comes up. Check their viral videos and see who is really the funniest king of comedy. Since Steve Harvey was the original master of ceremonies, I thought it would only be fair to start with him. I searched his name and this came up, The Official Steve Harvey Show. It now has 3.02 million subscribers and 3.2 thousand videos. So obviously the Steve Harvey Show and his work on Family Feud have made Steve very popular. But when you search by relevance on YouTube, 3 clips come up from Family Feud, 1 from the Steve Harvey Show, and only 1 of him doing comedy. Of those 5 clips, there was 1 clip that got 58 million views, by far the most viral. It's titled Quick Answer Makes Steve Hiss. Let's give it a watch.
Name a word starting with the letter S.
Snake.
Huh?
Snake.
Snake. Name a word starting with the letter S that many women call Steve Harvey.
Steve may not be a snake, but this next video that got 40 million views really stunned him.
If Steve Harvey wasn't married, what female celebrity would you match him up with?
Beyonce.
What?
Beyonce.
What? Beyonce.
It's on the board.
So Family Feud answers are funny and all, but we're trying to find out who the true king of comedy is. The only comedic clip that is shown here got 188,000 views. It's titled Black People and White People Discipline Their Children Differently. Let's give it a watch.
I think black people and white people sometimes discipline their kids different. I was in the mall one day, and a white lady came up to a real nice lady. She said, "Would you mind signing an autograph for my son?" So I go out there, I said, "Where he at?" She said, "There he is right there." This boy had tattoos all over him, had earrings in his nose and stuff. "Ma'am, if you can call him." She said, "Bobby, would you come here for a moment?" That boy turned around, this is no lie. "Hey, bite me, Mom." She said, "Hold on." "Oh, I'm gonna hold on because I gotta see the rest of this." Black lady standing there with her little boy, watching the whole thing. Ooh, she was through. You know how y'all are. Ooh. Her little boy was standing there, wasn't doing nothing. She looked at that little boy, she said, Did you hear that right there? You bet not ever in your black life.
Up next, I decided to search Bernie Mac. When you search Bernie Mac, the first thing that comes up is the original Kings of Comedy. Although Bernie Mac tragically died in 2008, when you search the short section, there are several clips that have gone viral. The one that has gone the most viral is a clip titled "Bernie Mac Checks Oprah for Mocking Comedians." It got 17 million views. Let's give it a watch.
Watch how Bernie Mac confronted Oprah for mocking comedians and saying his job as a comedian isn't a real job.
Such stressful jobs. How do you unwind to relax at some time?
I think their job is stressful. I think being the Wonder Bread representative might be stressful.
Not compared to real job. I will not disrespect the people here that work hard.
This isn't a real job.
This ain't no real job. Look, I think the luxury comes from us doing what we really enjoy doing, so we don't feel the pain. It's a different type of work. But yeah, it's stressful when you got 149 people depending on you, dealing with 10 writers, and you're sitting up there trying to tell your story, going on stage and 18,000 people looking at you, and you ain't funny. Man, what you talking about?
Of course, we all know that Bernie Mac's star shone very bright. He eventually made it to movies, had his own sitcom, and in this clip that got 1.1 million views, Bernie Mac snapped.
You walking up on me like John Gotti, baby? You don't want none of this here, boy. You don't want none of this here.
Now that we've seen Bernie Mac confront Oprah on the talk show circuit, and we've seen him do a little acting, let's take a look at a little comedy. This clip got 2 million views. It's titled, "Oh, She is a Genius."
This 2-year-old a motherfucker. Oh, she a genius. She watching TV the other day. My wife calls it, "Turn channel 5." I came in the room. I said, "Oh, turn channel 5 right quick." She said, "I'm watching something." I started to say, "Bitch, if you don't turn that motherfucker." That's what I wanted to say, you know what I mean? But I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get that motherfucker out. I said, "Let me see the remote." She said, "Didn't I tell you I was looking at something?" I said, "Heifer, you don't give me that goddamn." I turned the damn TV. The phone rang. I put the remote down, wouldn't answer the phone. I came back. This motherfucker playing like ain't shit wrong. I got the remote. I'm just punching. Ain't shit moving, you know. This motherfucker done took the battery out this motherfucker.
Up next, I decided to search Cedric the Entertainer. When you search for Cedric, 5 clips come up, 1 with 1 million views, and 2 with 18,000 and 13,000 respectively. 3 of those comedy stand-up clips have all been posted in the last year. The one that was most viral got 1 million views. It's titled, "That's White People Influence Right There."
Like the other day, they called me up to my son's school, told me my little boy was up there cussing. I said, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, he up here cussing up at the school." I'm like, "My little boy?" They're like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh no, you know, what'd he say?" They like, "He said, shit down." I'm like, "Shit down?" In that order? They said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh no, you know, that mean the little white kids are influencing my son, you know." I mean, had he said motherfucker or fuck that shit dog or we about to blow this bitch up or something like that, I would have taken responsibility, you know, but you know, everybody know that shit down is not a part of our culture, okay? So
While that clip went viral with 1 million views, the other 2 were far less watched. This next clip just got 18,000 views.
everybody got to lose weight. I got all the equipment at my house. I don't do none of it. I got everything you can order on the infomercial. Matter of fact, I got so much equipment at my house, I let my neighbors come over my house and work out. I got my own, sell my own gym memberships. Y'all come in there, some towels and some cucumber water. Go on, enjoy yourself, John.
I ain't using none of that shit. Go on ahead.
The final clip that appears got just 13,000 views. It's titled Jokes About Gen Z.
I got like 3 kids. I got one kid that's 26. Now, she was in college a couple years. She fuck around. Bullshit. In college, bullshit, CED. She wasn't serious. Because she my daughter, she expect the ball, though. She want to ball out. She gonna hit me the other day, talking about, Daddy, would you buy me the new Camaro? I'm like, what? Yeah, I want you to get me the new Camaro. I'm like, the new Camaro? You know, that's more like A student shit right there. You more like used Hyundai or something like that, the area you in. I mean, what I'm supposed to put on my bumper sticker? My daughter doing, alright, nigga, down at CSU, nigga, no. Get you one of them hoverboards, you can go to the club in one of them motherfuckers. Pull up, goddamn.
The final king of comedy we have to search for is D.L. Hughley. When I searched his name on YouTube, this came up. He has 304,000 subscribers and apparently a new show called Uncertain. When you search the short section by relevance, 5 clips come up and only one of them has gone viral with 3.2 million views. It's a clip titled D.L. Hughley Explains Why White People Are Afraid of Stacey Abrams. Let's give it a watch.
And the reason they didn't vote for Stacey Abrams is because black women are hard to control. I've been married to one for a long time. They will not. No one.
We're not trying to control them.
No.
Yeah.
Hey!
I don't know if control is the right word, do you?
Yeah, it is the exact fucking word. Yes. It's exactly what I like.
Let's talk about it, though. What do you think scares white people in Georgia about Stacey Abrams, other than the fact that, she might be hard to control?
She's scary. She's everything that represents progress and a change. When you look at the most educated segment of our society, it is black women. Mm-hmm. The most, that's not for applause. That's
a statistical fact.
They seem to have this grip on both what has happened and what can happen. When you took, she made Georgia blue.
That's right.
So that's a very powerful thing, and she's a powerful woman that you can't tell what to do. You can't intimidate her, you can't frighten her. I'd rather pick people that I know at least I can have some semblance of control of.
Yep.
And
So it appears that DL has found a new lane talking politics, but there are still 2 comedy clips here on his page. One that got 51,000 views. It's titled DL Hughley Meets a Mind Reader. Let's give it a watch.
We're very funny when it comes to race. Like last year I was touring in Europe. I went to an American Air Force base in England, and I walk into the Air Force base and they had a Popeye's chicken, so I walk into the chicken place and the manager runs from behind the counter and goes, I couldn't get tickets to your show. It was all sold out, but I knew you would come. And I started to get offended, but I realized I was there. And that shit was delicious.
The only other comedy clip got 45,000 views. It's titled Cold Weather Instincts.
Good thing about winter is black people know the cold weather rules. Like we know they can't cut your gas off at 32 degrees. So we talk shit back to the gas people. Like, you didn't pay your bill, and I won't. Well, I'm gonna cut your gas off, motherfucker, not till May, and by then I'll be barbecuing, so.
So now that we've seen what the original kings of comedy are up to on YouTube these days, some 26 years after the big film by Spike Lee, the question still remains, who's the funniest king of comedy? Get in that comment section and let me know. And while you're at it, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.